We are in this room, we wear a lot of hats as well, right? So as actors, a lot of us dabbling a little bit of production. So we write, we direct, we do all sort of different things. So trust me when I say, all the answers that you're looking for, everybody in this room can answer it. Seeing? Sign up. Oh yeah, so we're live. We're back at the launch of Jagga for everybody out there in the virtual land. This QRC code is how you will join and be a member of Jagga. For persons who want to be a part of Jagga, you scan this code and it will take you to a link. You fill out that link. There are parts of the signing up that might get you confused because you don't know whether or not you're an actor, right? For persons who are aspiring actors, persons who are even in high school or college that are just coming into their practice as actors, right? Just list where you are, right? You can get recommendations from your teachers, you can get recommendations from your lecturers, from these persons. There's also a registration fee, right? To register, because you know we have to run the business of the business, right? So, with that said, it is $5,000 for everyone to be a member, right? Except for the persons who are in high school and in college. Students, your fee is only $2,500. Your contribution is going to help us to make all our dreams a reality. To have persons back you in moments when you're uncertain. When it comes down to fair compensation and representation, I am big on advocating for those things, right? And the only way people out there in the wider diaspora or even into the international spaces are going to take us seriously is if we have a collective, a movement of persons that are going to help us to, plant our feet firmly in this world that looks upon us with so much, they look at us as if we're not really so professional. So I would love for you to join Jagga. I want to be a part of it. When Cornelius called me and told me about this initiative, I jump at it same time. We talk on the phone for hours. Remember a couple of days I on the phone with Cornelius about 3 hours on one call. And once it got 2 hours, the phone I got lock off. So I have to call him back. Right? Likewise with our president. We talk for lengths about what the vision is and what our plans are. We're here to represent you and we need your support. We need it. I'm asking you out there in the virtual land, please sign up, go to our online platforms, go to the Instagram page. You can direct DM. There's somebody that is going to respond to you. We are here for you. Don't feel left out. One voice, one guild, one future. I thank you.
Check. And that is why I'm asking the question what Koroch is being. But I'm going to leave you with this one under. I'll dunk him out white, know which one name flower, so you can. You really can't judge someone's actions by appearances. That's what it really is. You know what I mean? But let that one cement. And so I'm going to ask you to turn your attention to the screen once again, ladies and gentlemen. We have an endorsement from the what? The international. Oh, do we have one from Andreen Bonner?
Actor,
All right.
author, and educator. In my first American TV role as a principal actor, I earned enough to become a member of the AFTRA union, now SAG-AFTRA. The rules I learned on that set were that working conditions matter And I was paid extra because the scene used artificial smoke. That is why actors' unions exist. Because as a collective, we value ourselves, our craft, and what we bring to the economy. So, it's easy for me to welcome the creation of the Jamaica Actors Guild Association, JAGA, a union whose time has come. In a country where I began as a paid and respected actor, now I have taken my own brand to both stage and classroom. An approach that has evolved into the Andreen Bonner method. This is what acting has allowed me to develop. JAGA can help create conditions for other actors to develop their own practice, career, leadership, and legacy. The curtain rises on a new era. JAGA, one voice, one guild, one future.
I'm Paul Campbell, actor, producer, director. My journey as an actor began on Jamaica's stages, a foundation that launched my international film career. As Jamaican actors, we know that the trajectory of our careers are rooted in our talents, storytelling skills, and discipline. We understand that we belong to something far greater than ourselves, that brand Jamaica is much more than sea and sand, and that Jamaican actors are a vital part of the internationally respected brand. As such, our contributions deserve to be valued and protected. This is our moment in history to join hands, minds, talents, and financial resources to honor, elevate, and protect the value of our work. At the same time, we must seek out new ways to ensure fair treatment, professional standards, and the guarantee that Jamaican actors are respected across the creative industry, both locally and internationally. I'm confident that JAGA will afford us the level of dignity that will launch us into new frontiers, where content is king.
Hi, my name is Janelle Alexia Thompson. I am an actress, a fashion designer, music producer, and an author. And I am in support of JAGA. Why am I in support of JAGA, you ask? Because I believe Jamaican actors deserve greater opportunities, great representation, and a strong community. And I hope that JAGA continues to open doors so that way actors both locally and internationally can get the support that they deserve and that they need. And I encourage you to join, support, and help us build a brighter future for Jamaican actors. Thank you.
And having heard all of that, now Jaga can't be braggadocious who keep dancing a folk. It's a braggadocio make cockroach keep dancing a folk. You've never heard that one before. That's what tell you. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you want to hear more about the executive introduction and special announcements that will be done by Christina Cooper, the treasurer. Is Christina here? All right, here she is. Make her feel welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, how are you guys doing today? That's good. Whew. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to Cornelius and Nicolette for bringing me on board to JAGA. I'm super grateful to be here. I'm hoping to bridge the gap. Sorry, I'm a little tall. I'm trying to bridge the gap from where I'm from. Well, not where I'm from, but where I'm based in Los Angeles, and kind of, create more opportunities for Jamaican actors based out here and also, in the States. Bring more productions out here to Jamaica for our fellow creatives and actors, and really just, try to bridge that gap and create more opportunities for Jamaican actors. And we'll also have a billboard coming out soon in Los Angeles for JAGA, so I want to announce that. It'll be in the States, going to work on more marketing out here too, but we'll have some things coming up. So yeah. Thank you so much. Super grateful to be here. We look at what we taloa. All right.
Little but with Talawa, indeed. And so you want to hear about professional standards. You want to hear about the future of Jamaica's actors, right? So we're going to welcome Nicolette Nielsen, who is the Vice President of JAGA, to just lead us into that segment at this point.
How's everyone feeling? Good. Right. Look at us, right? I just want to thank everyone that's been a part of this. This has been a labor of love. And I just want to thank our sponsors, of course, and the production. And that's all. Thank you guys very much for all coming out.
But I sit down and waiting for one story. And that was short and spicy. But anyhow, we accept that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are all anticipating the speech from the president himself. And so it gives me great pleasure to do the introduction at this point. So Michael Nicholson is the leading figure in Jamaican arts and culture, with more than 4 decades of dedicated service and significant contributions to the nation's creative landscape. He spent 27 years as a key member of the Events and Production Division of the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, the JCDC, receiving both the Badge of Honor and the Civil Service Award for his long and faithful service. His commitment to developing talent is reflected in his long-standing role as coordinator of the prestigious Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competition, a position he held since 1991. A graduate of the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts with a degree in directing, Nicholson has established himself as a highly respected actor and director in theatre. His work is widely recognized as being of the highest caliber in Jamaica, and beyond the stage, he is well known to Jamaican audiences as the beloved, guess what? String beans. There you go. Of Royal Palm Estate fame, right? The popular television soap opera Royal Palm Estate, later the Blackburns of Royal Palm Estate. His recent acting credits include Orlando Sinclair's Busted and Love Hurts, as well as the critically acclaimed The Living History of Sugar, which toured Kingston, Jamaica, and Edinburgh, and Greenock, Scotland. He also directed the 2023-2024 National Pantomime and helmed Jamaica's first sitcom, The Johnsons, filmed before a live studio audience. Nicholson's stage and screen credits include performances in Kimani Marley's One Love and Nick Cannon's King of the Dance Hall, as well as memorable role as the chaplain in that same one. Good, and that was produced by Edna Manley College School of Drama and Mother Courage, and our picking them, right? He also lent his voice to the RGR radio serial Wrong Moves. So we're going back in time now, Wrong Move. Now, Nicholson currently shares his extensive experience as a respective judge for the JCDC Speech and Drama Festivals, and through his wide-ranging talent, unwavering dedication, and deep passion, Michael Nicholson has made an indelible contribution to Jamaican art and culture, Jamaican arts and culture, securing his legacy as a true national treasure. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Nicholson, the president of JAGA.
Right. After that momentary cheese. Right. So, thank you so much, Mr. Moderator Adrian Atkinson. I really appreciate that introduction. Where on earth did you find all that information? I guess so. I remember somebody said, yes, I Googled you. I said, I Googled you back, but it said still searching. Not my fault, but anyway, so it is. Mr. Chairman, members of the board of JAGA, members of the press, fellow actors and actresses at home and abroad, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Go up, look a bit more of this. All right. You can't hear me better now? Yes, sir. I want me can see the page now. Right. Good evening and welcome to the official launch of the Jamaica Actors Guild Association, JAGA. JAGA. As was said earlier, my name is Michael Nicholson, and it is both an honor and privilege to stand before you as the first president of the association. Tonight marks the beginning of a new chapter for Jamaica's performing arts community. It is a chapter built on unity, professionalism, respect, and a belief that every person who contributes to our industry deserves to be valued. For many years, I've listened to actors share their frustrations and challenges. I've heard complaints about rehearsal schedules stretching for long hours, all at 6 or more. As a young theatre student studying to become a director, I promised myself that when I became a director, those things would be different. I would handle things differently. It was not going to happen on my watch. And I did. My rehearsals last no more than 2 hours. And those productions went on to achieve considerable success, including Actor Boy nominations and awards. I also remember attending an event where a young actress spoke passionately about the long hours that she worked and sacrificed, only to be inadequately compensated for her efforts. What struck me most was the response of a respected veteran actress who simply said, "It's been that way since I was your age." That conversation stayed with me. Because the truth is, for too long, too many actors have accepted unfair practices simply because they believe nothing could be done about it. I know this personally. I have, in one case, received bounce checks from producers, and I've experienced situations where there was no one to turn to, no formal process for raising concerns, and no organization dedicated to protecting the interests of performers. Too often, if you spoke up, you were labeled as difficult or warned that you might not work again. Like many others, I complained. Then a wise friend said to me, "Stop complaining, do something about it." Those words changed everything. And that's why I'm proud to stand here today as part of a group of dedicated professionals who chose to do something about it. Members of the board, could you please stand with me? Because I only may attack. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. And that brings me to the question many people have been asking. It's been in your heads tonight. I can feel it. Why should actors trust JAGA? You should trust JAGA because it was created by people who have lived the experience. We understand the pressures, disappointments, and challenges because we have faced them ourselves. You should trust JAGA because we are committed to transparency, accountability, and fairness. You should trust JAGA because it is our mission not just to serve a select few, but to represent the interests of the entire performing arts community. Most importantly, you should trust JAGA because this association belongs to all of us. Its strength will come from its members. Its integrity and commitment will be to improving lives and careers of actors across Jamaica and the rest of the world. Jagger will serve actors, directors, stage crew working in theatre, television, and film, and other performance disciplines. Our objective is simple: to create opportunities, advocate for fair treatment, promote professional standards, and strengthen our industry. We envision Jagger becoming a trusted one-stop source for productions seeking Jamaican talent and performers for opportunities so that they can showcase their skills. We believe that talent deserves equal opportunity. We believe also that hard work deserves fair compensation. So if an extra in the US is getting $100 per day for being an extra, our local actor as an extra should also get $100 per day. Not the equivalent to or something near to, but the same thing. One voice. We believe that Jamaican actors deserve to be treated with the same respect afforded to performers anywhere else in the world. And at the same time, we must hold ourselves equally to high standards. As we advocate for improved conditions, we must also commit to professionalism, discipline, punctuality, preparation, and excellence in every role we undertake. For far too long, our creative community has been divided into small groups, circles, silos, cliques, and sadly, as Dorothy had said earlier on, that we only meet in times of sadness and times of loss, and we all gather to see our own, and then we go, oh yeah, we should all stay connected. Oh, we should all start meeting like this. So every time somebody dead, we're going to come out, come meet. Can't go so. We can't have that. We have to speak. We have to support one another with one united voice. So today, I challenge to change that. Let us move forward, not as separate groups, but as one community. I'm fully aware of the challenges that we continue to face. We do not have enough theatre spaces. We know that, but we have to do something about that too. We have to advocate for that. We have lost some of the theatre spaces that helped shape our artistic heritage. And that is why I'm encouraged by the work planned by the Little Theatre, and I'm hopeful about the possibilities that will happen as a result of that work once it's finished. Once it's finished. That is why I'm encouraged also. My dream is to see dedicated performing arts spaces established in every parish of Jamaica. Places where our children and future generations can learn, create, perform, and strive. My dream is to see the Ward Theatre restored to its rightful place as a cultural landmark, welcoming audiences and performers once again. These are ambitions, but they are achievable if we work together. One single actor, one director, one producer, or organization can't accomplish this alone, but together, united through Jagger, we can build an industry that is stronger, fairer, and more sustainable for generations to come. This is where it begins. So now, let us commit ourselves to strengthening this guild. Bring your ideas, bring your passion, bring your experience. Don't just stay in a corner and criticize. Bring it, come, and let's see how we can all work together as one collective group. As one collective group. Together, we will create a future where actors are respected, supported, and empowered. One voice, one guild, one future. Thank you, and may God bless the Jamaica Actors Guild Association.
Ladies and gentlemen. Perfect example of dog a play with bone when puss want it. But ladies and gentlemen, listen, we have to say thanks to those partners who made this evening possible. I want to say thanks to Mintos Wholesale, LSK Productions, Yard Bridge Entertainment, Canopy Courtyard, Vibrant Video Services. And remember, once you become a member of Jaga, now this particular venue is referred to as Circle the Date. That's the name of the venue, Circle the Date. And so, once you're a member of Jaga and you'd like to utilize this venue, you get what? 10% off. So circle the date. Dog, I said, but long year cover it. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, you see what you started? So, to deliver the vote of thanks, I'd like to welcome at this time a talented lady. Everybody know that. And respect is due. Please put your hands together and welcome Sherando Ferrell. And she is Director of Event Planning and Training. And as we said in Jamaica, chaining.
Listen, me not have no sitting there for go no. Where their name again? No Proverbs. Maybe me have a Psalms, but no Proverbs. Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening. I know I'm here to give the vote of thanks, but we're all storytellers, so if you'll allow me a moment, I would like to contribute my part to the story that's unfolding here tonight, okay? Sure, I wear many hats. Actress, producer, writer, director, CEO of Vybz Entertainment, agent, manager, big up yourself, Kadim Kaya, don't know, yeah? Right? Okay, and also someone who needs to learn how to control her code switching. All right, but tonight, I'm standing here in the capacity of the last board member to be called on board after that about 16 meeting. No, me don't hurt, right? Nonetheless, I'm happy to have been included in what is happening. What I appreciate about Jaga is the fact that we have a wide age range of folks that are involved, which I think is necessary because it is important to have the older folks who quote in Proverbs, those who have been around for a minute, those of us who are kind of in the middle, and then the younger folks who are there as well to hold up the helm. And so together we form something, we create something, we continue to put our energies into something that will serve all of us and for generations to come. Hence the last part of the tagline, One Future. Because it's not just about now, it's about what's to come. I remember when I started acting at 16 years old. I've been a professional actress since I was 16 years old. I mean, I've been getting paid to act since I was 16 years old. And I remember when I started in theater at 17, when I started the Ginger Nights production. I think it was Deportee. I was still in high school, as in sixth form at Meadowbrook High School. And it was the biggest thing for me. You know, forgot theater, I'm going to leave school at daytime. I'm going to go rehearsal and I'm a uniform. And then Ginger carry me home and drop me at the top of the lane. And my father meet me at the top of the lane. And it's like a handover. And my father take me now and carry me home and whatnot. And I remember we had an actors meeting some time ago. That was about 36 years ago. I celebrated my 50th birthday on Sunday, by the way. And thank you very much. And I remember then Bello was with us, Bello and Blacker. And Bello went up and Bello gave a speech about how poorly actors are treated in Jamaica. I did say this was 30 some odd years ago, right? And those of us who had an opportunity to, we try to shift some things, we try to change some things the way we can, and we've made our contributions along the way. What I'm sad about is that we're still having the same conversations 30 some odd years ago, but what is encouraging is that we're still having those conversations 30 some odd years ago. So it means then that the drive continues, the energy continues, the passion continues, despite the fact that the generations change. So I'm pleased once again to be here, to be a part of this. When I jumped back home from living in and teaching in LA in 2019, and I came home, I had grand ideas. Well, guess what? Come on, Vito. And so we had to take a moment and allow nature to take its course. And we're back on now and doing the best we can to serve this industry and to support this industry. I'm happy to sit in the capacity of training, of all the titles that they've given me. Training is the one that's most important to me because I do believe that I have a legacy of experience that I can share, that I can pass on to the younger generation. I'm not that old, you know, but them younger than me, so I can call them younger generation, right? All right, so let me get back to why Adrian called me up here now. Story done. Let me say thank you to all the folks all of you, by the way, first of all, who took the time out of your evening to be here with us to participate in our launch. For those of you who are online, thank you for being here in our actors group. I'm gonna drop the link in there, and I'm saying, hold on, the link now work. I say, yeah, man, that mean them a watch, right? And so we fixed that, and we sent out a new link, and they're back on. Thank you for being a part of this. This is not just for the folks who are here, but this is for the folks who are online, not just for the folks who are in Jamaica, but for every person who can claim a Jamaican birth heritage. It belongs to you. It's all for you as well. And there's no argument about you're not Jamaican enough. Whether you're first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, or 15th generation, this is for you as well. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to Dr. Deborah Hickling Gordon, members of our board, people who are giving of their time. Listen, Nicolette just don't stop work. You understand? Like she are 9. You know, every minute I want next message, I want phone call or something. Big up yourself. Nicolette, big up yourself, right? To all the members of the board who continue to work so hard. Latoya Foster from Chase, thank you for being here. Kanai Canderson, thank you for being here. Kevin Jackson from Jampro, the Film Commission, thank you for being here. Masha Blesson and Ngozi Wright, who performed just now. And Ngozi, myself, Dorothy, and Faye Ellington were on set in April for a film that we shot. Wait, the name again? From Yardie to Yankee, which was done by another Jamaican who now lives in LA, and another lead is sitting right behind there, Kiara Henry, who just happens to be one of my students at the Edna Manley College. She is one of my most outstanding students. Not tell nobody so, right? Then also Sister Dardar, who is always at Unscripted Sundays, by the way. And if you've never heard about Unscripted Sundays, every last Sunday we come together and we highlight a new script. We bring our actors together. They do an elevated table read. We do that through my company, Yardbridge Entertainment. The audience gives feedback. The writer gets to use this feedback now. Go back, fix up them script, and then we aim to get them produced for them. So Dar is always there with us. She's always been there. She never says no when we call her. Thank you for being here, Dorothy. Dr. Ava Brown, who fly down all the way from England. Ava, where are you? Ava, still there? Oh, you're on there. All right, yes. She flew all the way down from England, and on the 9th of August, we're having a special edition of Unscripted Sundays to feature a brand new book written by Dr. Ava Brown. It has already been picked up for distribution, and so we're going to share the book with you before we put it into film form. So we know enough things we do. We're busy, see? She's a good thing we're picking run. Thanks to Paul Campbell and Shauna Chain and Andreen Bonner, who are a part of our diaspora, who took the time to endorse this, as they too have been coming a far way along this journey, and they're happy to see where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us on the board of JAGA, and on behalf of all of the actors who are a part and who will become a part, thank you very much. Have a good evening.
I will save the other one for last. I won't tell you what that one is. But anyhow, thank you, Sharando. And so just to deliver the closing remarks, I'm going to reinvite the chair to return to the lectern at this time. Cornelius, sir, to thank the additional sponsors who were not mentioned earlier.
It's hot, man. All right, so I only wanted to come on the camera once, but when me hear my name called, me have to just forward, you know. So, first of all, I would like you to put your hands together for Alpha Studios for this lovely environment with the TV, the sound, the live stream. When I call him, he did not say no. He did not say no. I'm a business partner. Me and him travel go everywhere. I must say, I want you to put your hands together for the venue. Circle the date. You hear the name? Circle the date. Now, what I love about good company and good friends, the venue only comes with certain amount of chair. And when Alpha Studio said to me, Cornelius, can you get a drive to drop off the equipment? I said, I called my schoolmate. And I said, even though you know you own a wholesale, Mintos wholesale, me can borrow your van and I'm going to do is throw up your logo. And him said, no problem, clap Mintos wholesale. And when I go to Mintos wholesale yard, I saw more chairs. And I said to Mintos, Osil, can I get those chairs? Him say, you have to talk to my wife. And I said, me not have to talk to her. Me get them already. Clean up the chair for me. While the chair was cleaning up and I was dropping off the equipment, I was on my way to pick up the chair without getting confirmation. And I just called her and said, I go ahead, her husband tell me, say the chair them I want, and you need to get them from. She said, well, you know, I rent them. And as you take them. I want to put hands together for rooftop. Rooftop, getting the chairs. And I would like to thank all my board members. We live on the phone for months and weeks. I would like to apologize for misinformation. Some people don't get no information, some get it late, but they still pull through. So I would like you to put your hands together for my board members. And special thanks to the Chase Fund chairman. You know, say it's Tuesday, I text him. And the project manager said is yesterday she knew that she have to represent him and they are here. Put your hands together for them again. And also put your hands together for our moderator, Adrian Atkinson. Come on, man. Yeah, man, because these are persons that could say no. And late as well too, he's here. You know, I think it's Tuesday. I text him. Some people get noticed way before because this was planned before and then we have to, you know, reschedule and all of them stuff. But I link him on Tuesday and today is Thursday. He, even though him text me and say me in a traffic, but he is hard late, but he still are here. Put your hands together for my friend Christopher John Daly. Me like the support. Also, on the clap my job list already. I Tuesday him get the call and he is here today, Wednesday. So put your hands together again for Christopher Johnny Daly. So who say some people can get short notice and still turn up for a worthy cause? So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say this is the end. It kind of dry now, but it was worth it. Even though the whole way are burn up. But thank you all for coming. Remember to go to the Instagram page, subscribe, tell a friend, phone a friend, and you know you can scan and sign up. Oh, and one more thing. I don't remember if anybody did mention. Each person that signed up, the first year is free. Was that mentioned? So only did forgot. Oh, you left it for me? Oh, they never forgot. So if you're watching me on the live right now, for you to sign up, we got a credit voucher to prove that you are. Anybody can say them actor, you know. But you have to can prove it. So to be a member of Jagga, once you are approved, you get the first year free. How good is that? So ladies and gentlemen, I won't keep you waiting no more. Big up on yourself. Oh, Jamaica's Actors Guild Association on Instagram. And when you go on that Instagram page, we have a link in that you can connect to everything as a WhatsApp, the YouTube account. It's new, that's why we're not streaming from it because we not get the credited to stream live. But you can go on our Instagram account. That is, if you're not watching my YouTube already, Instagram. It is Jamaica's Actors Guild Association. That stands for Jagga. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, it really was a pleasure being here. I heard not a actor. I am just a broadcaster by profession, but I'm not an actor. Even so, it really was indeed a pleasure to be here this evening. And thank you so much for being a great audience. And I leave by saying, Rockstone and River Bottom don't know sun hot. Have yourselves a great evening, everybody.
Let's hear it one more time for Adrian Atkinson.
So could all the board members come closer? We take a pictures photo up. And all the celebrities and brand companies that are here, please don't leave it. We want some interview with you. We have our own media. We have our own media here as well. We want some quick interview with you. It won't take up much of your time. Okay? We can do the board and all the and all the brand companies. Oh, let me get the. Yeah. So don't leave yet, someone. Please don't leave yet. Yeah. Can we do a group photo, please? Everybody gather at the front of the stage, quick and fast. Maja, front of the stage. We want them see what I go on. Come quick and fast.